Here's a contingent of Royal Bobcat Pontiacs, the Royal Racing Team. This looks like a 61 Catalina. It's a 62 389 3 barrels. Chevy called it tri-power, Dodge called it a six-pack, Pontiac called it fast. They used that up until 1966 when GM outlawed 3 carburetors except on the Corvette for 1 more year. So you could have had a 427 Corvette, automatic transmission, which would have been a Power Glide, no turbo 400 until 68, new body style. It's got a manufacturer's window sticker, 850/14 4-ply rayon radio with antenna, wonder bar, speaker, glove box lamps, 3 2-barrel engine, 4-speed transmission, differential safety track, wheels, drum, hubs, aluminum performance, 390 axle ratio, heavy-duty battery, and a beautiful bucket seat interior in 3 tones: dark red, medium red, white with a silver Pontiac crest. Gauges on the steering column, and a dog leg, probably a Muncie shifter. Catalina, wonder bar radio, beautiful Pontiac Catalina. I wonder if those are the free-flowing exhaust manifolds that they would have used. Personally, I wouldn't use a Fram oil filter on anything, but not my car. Parked right next to a 61. I think this is a 61 Catalina. 389, 3 2-barrels, power steering, but no power brakes. Generator equipped. 8 lug wheels, just like the 62 parked right beside it. Huge hump wheel, and the wheel bolts on to the outside of the brake drum with old BF Goodrich tires. Look at these Silvertowns, 850/14s. Laser straight, orangish red, next to a black Catalina, again with those 8 lug wheels. 3 2-barrels. Yeah, this one hasn't got those same free-flowing exhaust manifolds. Hang on a second. This one seems to go down lower. It has a casting at the bottom. A cast-in 90 at the bottom of the exhaust manifold. Let's compare it to this one. Yep. Regular high performance, super high performance. This has got a freer flowing exhaust manifold with a cast 90. Well, you know it. You know the car. You're the expert. I'm just figuring this out as I walk by it. Built for performance. So the horsepower of this would have been higher, theoretically, than that one, I suppose? Even though GM played with the numbers like the Cobra Jet Mustang?
Well, they started off with a 303 horse. And then they went to a 313, a 318, a 333, and then this is 348.
348 horsepower.
421.
The 421 Cube.
Yeah.
389, 348 horsepower.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with a 348 Chevy.
That's right.
But this has got the high performance version of the tri-power, whereas your neighbor has the regular high performance. That's the super high performance.
Well, we don't know what that motor was. We never tracked it down.
I'm just looking at the exhaust manifold. It's a more normal looking exhaust manifold without that. It's got, the other one in yours has a much deeper webbing here with a cast iron 90 at the bottom.
You got a good eye.
You got to. You got to know your stuff. Otherwise, you go to the Ford Pinto Stampede. Driving across country from Denver to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. That's the Pinto Stampede. I'm not going to be there. No, I'm not going to be there. No. Only good a Ford Pinto is good for is hauling around the kids, maybe with an 8-track playing an 8-track player. I got to be careful. I got a buddy who likes the Ford Pinto.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, got to be careful. Now, this was called the dog leg shifter. It was on a Borg-Warner transmission.
Yeah.
And the dog leg similar or identical to the one used in the 61 Chevy SS 409.
Probably very similar.
If not the same, who knows? The dog leg skinny shifter.
Yeah.
Tri-colored seats. Gotta love it. Royal Bobcat equipped. I'll take one of each. Catalina. Translucent steering wheel.
You want anything?
Long and low and wide. 61 and a 62. Now I just noticed the 62 Catalina has the similar style roof to the 62 Impala, whereas this is called the so-called bubble top. It's called the bubble top because the pillars are narrow, the back window wraps around. Very similar to the 62 or 61 Bel Air. I almost bought one years ago. I tried to buy it, I didn't get it.